Welcome to Season 5 of Chatting with TAC, where we have a monthly conversation about all things new, exciting, and teen here at Marvin Memorial Library. Every month, different Teen Advisory Council members get together to talk about what we're working on, the new books we're ordering, and a variety of interesting topics. Interesting is a loose term, but give it a go. TAC Coordinator Jami attempts to keep everyone on track, but is often the one who derails the train. That's me. This season, we're switching it up just a little bit with multiple episodes per month so that you can watch the parts that interest you the most. As a general disclaimer, we note at the beginning of each episode that the views and opinions expressed within our program are the thoughts of our TAC members and do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of Marvin Memorial Library as an organization. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoy this month's conversation. Are you ready for a little chaos? Maybe a lot of chaos. There's chaos in my office. There's always chaos here. Well, good, because here's where you're going to find the patented TAC ridiculousness. We'll talk about whatever we have going on in our lives, the things we're most interested in, and whatever else happens to come up along the way. This is usually where we talk about things like enchiladas, or pigs, or bees, or ridiculous TikTok videos that are the reason why Jami won't TikTok. But join... Yeah. Stop by for some fun if you're, so inclined.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name's Addison.
And I'm Bree. And this is Carl.
Everybody say hello to Carl. Okay, so first on our agenda to talk today, we want to kind of talk about the weather because it's so nice and it's been so yucky and disgusting outside. And now it's nice and pretty and happy and fun time.
The flowers are flowering.
The flowers, it's almost springtime. I'm so happy. And that means we're even closer to summer.
I don't like summer.
I love
It's too
summer.
Summer gets a little too muggy, but I do really like spring.
Yeah. I mean, really, like, the weather in summer, it's okay. That's what I like about it. But also, I like more, like, the things you get to do in summer, like swimming and wearing sunglasses. Anyways, that's that. We also want to talk about that we're going to Chicago. In a couple of days. I'm so excited.
We get to see the river turn green.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm so excited. We might see a leprechaun.
We should
catch a leprechaun. We could catch. Oh yeah. Well, it is Chicago, so
yeah.
We probably will find a leprechaun. It's almost St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
They'll be all out and about. It's time of season. Anyways, that also while we're in Chicago, we're going to see Beetlejuice, which is exciting.
On Broadway.
It's not on Broadway.
Well, it's the Broadway musical, and it's probably their national tour. So, these are, real professional people.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, it's Broadway, but it's not on Broadway. It's
off Broadway.
Broadway.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's basically okay.
Off Broadway.
It's super cool though.
I'm
saw
so
Beetlejuice
excited.
Last, I think, January.
I've never seen the musical, but I love the movie.
Oh, I love the movie.
The musical's
so good.
So cool. It's so much fun.
I've never seen I've listened to a couple of the songs on the soundtrack, but I've never actually seen very many things from it. So I'm excited to see it, and it might make it more fun. You don't really know what you're getting into, so. Yeah.
They could pour bubbles on us.
They're not gonna pour bubbles on you.
We poured bubbles on you at Frozen.
We did? Oh yeah, we did.
We did. That was fun. But also, what they used for Let It Go, since the bubble machines are really loud, so we used for Let It Go the little soap flakes or whatever they are. Those are so dirty. They're so gross because they reused them.
Ooh.
Ew.
They're nasty. That's probably not something people wanted to know.
No.
That's why I'm saying it now, not before the show.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
But you guys didn't get the soap flakes. Those were just on stage. But you guys got the bubbles. Wait, no. Maybe you guys didn't get the soap flakes. I don't really remember. It's all kind of blur. I was just stressed out.
Yeah, and I missed it this year because of moving and
yeah, it's okay. There's always next year.
Yeah.
If there is one next year, there's rumors there might not be because we're losing a bunch of people. So hopefully it's at least not a musical, maybe a
yeah. I'm into my I will be here 11 years April 1st, and I think every single year Neighbors threatens.
Yeah, that's
to not do something the next year.
But also,
we
I'm kind of scared.
Something. But yeah, no, some years if you don't have as many people, you gotta find smaller cast things to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Yeah, plus we're getting freshmen. There was like freshmen this year that were pretty good, but they were freshmen, so they didn't get bigger parts. But like this
you
year,
might have
it's
to bump
next
them up
year.
if you lose a lot of upperclassmen. Sometimes you got to give the younger kids chances sooner than you would have otherwise.
Yeah.
Plus, they really like to do bigger things where they can include the elementary kids, which is a good idea for program retention.
Yeah.
Because then
a lot of people are gonna be
8 or 6 years from now, they're gonna be like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like I really hope we get to do. I wanted to do Beauty and Beast so bad, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it next year. There's just too many people. We don't have enough guys, like main lead guys for that. I don't think. We just. I would have. My dream is to be Belle.
Was that 19? They did Beauty and the
Yeah,
Beast?
they did it not that long ago.
Because Beck was Lumiere, and Oliver was Gaston. That was a fun one. I liked that one.
I love Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. She's my favorite Disney princess. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
Belle.
She's mine too.
She is a really good one. She's one of my favorites.
I love Belle.
Twinsies.
Oh, she got that giant library. Like
Yeah, and the rolling ladder. That's my
horse.
dream. That's my dream.
I love
Who's
Philippe.
your favorite Disney princess?
There's always the Little Mermaid. Ariel was my favorite.
I like Ariel too.
I think Belle's the one most like me.
Yeah.
But when I was little, Ariel was my favorite.
When I was little, probably Belle the same, because she liked to read, and when I was little, I was a big reader when I was little. Who else is, like, I like them all, but Belle, then probably Jasmine, because she's confident.
She's very cool.
And she's cool Disney princess.
She is very cool.
The cool girls like Jasmine. Who else?
I never really liked
I like
Cinderella or
Merida.
Snow White as much.
Yeah, Cinderella and Snow White.
They're nice princess movies. Like it's not
They
that
were good for the time too.
I don't hate them, but like they don't have as much of like a good storyline.
Yeah.
It's mostly just there's the prince, let's get married.
Yeah.
You know, which is fine. I like that.
Yeah.
But like I like that we in the last like 35 years have branched out into we have actual personalities and we get married.
Yeah. Also,
like, we can do both.
She's not a Disney princess, and it's not even Disney that made the movie, but Atlantis. Atlantean princess, Kida, she's one of my favorites of all time. I love her.
That's a Disney movie, isn't it?
Well, it's
is
on
it
Disney
a
Plus, but I
Pixar?
think they
Pixar.
bought it. Yeah. I think it was
No,
either
I think
Pixar or
it
Fox.
came from Disney.
You know what? It probably
I
did.
think that one came from Disney. Anastasia's the one that didn't.
I love her. I love me
so
some
good.
Anastasia.
And her and what's his name fighting the whole movie. They're hilarious.
Dimitri?
Yes, I love that.
I like Dimitri. They need to do a live action Anastasia. I know they have a musical.
Yeah.
But if they blended the two,
we saw that
into
in
a
New York.
live-action
It
movie.
was really good.
I want to see it.
Super cool.
You see, like the movie is more to like not as like the real story as much, but I feel like the musical is more to the real.
Yeah, the musical.
Like
was
I only know
bit
little
more.
bits
I think
about
one
it.
of the like reviews for it was my favorite cartoon. It's the grown-up version of my favorite cartoon.
Yeah.
Because like it leans a little bit more into
Like not so much like the magic.
after the revolution and what life was like, and less of the magic. The only thing it's missing is the bat,
Oh my gosh, I love
which is like the best part of the cartoon. He is hilarious.
I love his accent.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I'd kick her, sir.
the best part. And a kicker.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie.
You look really confused. Have you not seen Anastasia?
No, I like Anastasia.
Oh, okay.
I love-
You just looked like.
No, you're just going back and forth and all
I know. I
that.
was like, do we need to make you watch this movie? 'Cause,
No,
like,
I love that
will.
movie.
I loved all the Disney. Like I'm gonna be a Disney adult. I almost already am. When I
you
turn
are.
18, I'm
See,
official Disney adult.
I do really enjoy the Disney stuff. We went to Disney once when I was a kid. Once was enough. I don't know that I need
I want
to
to
ever
be
go
more
back.
like.
But like, I like the Disney stuff. I just don't
Yeah.
necessarily need to be the Disney parks people. I got a cousin whose family is a Disney
Oh, my
parks
goodness.
person. They're a
The
little.
thing is, I'm more of a Disney movie adult than a Disney park because I've never been to the Disney parks. I'm probably just gonna go my senior year and then whenever I go after that for like band and stuff. But I'm more of the movies because when I was little, that's all I would watch was Disney. So That's why I love them so much now. Oh, and I love Peter Pan. When I get old enough to get a tattoo, I'm getting a Peter Pan tattoo because
that's always been
like,
one of my mom's favorites.
I like Peter Pan, and then the live action that they did with what's his name? No, what's his name? But that was like one of my favorite movies when I was little, and I
the
love
goofy
it so
hairdo?
much.
Or the other one.
The curly hair. It was like 2003, I think.
Yeah.
That one is one of my favorites. I love it so much. He was my first crush.
He was my sister loved him.
What else can we talk about?
Well, you were excited to talk about musicals.
Oh my gosh, we haven't even got to musicals.
You're gonna
Anastasia. Okay, we're going from Anastasia to, we kind of skipped a little bit. What's your favorite musical? I have so many.
Hamilton or that one, I forget what it's called. No, I haven't watched that one. The three sisters. Heathers.
Are they sisters? I didn't think they were sisters.
I need to tell you guys, they're probably my top 5. Let's see.
I have very few that I don't like.
Yeah. So these are not in a specific order, but Sweeney Todd, I love Sweeney Todd. I love the movie. Cool. I've never seen like the live action musical, but I would love to. They're doing it at the Playhouse probably. Oh, cool. Maddie, my friend, she goes to a lot of plays at the Playhouse, and she does Renaissance plays, and she said that's probably going to be, they did it like not that long ago, but they're going to do it again this year, I think. So Sweeney Todd, Heathers, I love Heathers. I love the old movie that they did, or the older movie, and I love I watched it on Roku, the musical that they did. That one's not so PG rated, but I love
the movie wasn't. I don't imagine
the movie wasn't as bad as the musical though.
They tend to get away with a lot more on stage than they do elsewhere.
Yeah. And then, what else? I'm blanking. I can't blank at a time like this. What else? Why can't I think?
Counts.
The thing is, I've never seen the Wicked musical, but I liked the movie. Yeah. I really enjoyed the movie, even though I've never.
They did a really good job with the movie. I've seen Wicked twice in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you can see that one. That one's good because like you can see it multiple times, and each time it's a little different because everybody brings a little bit of a different kind of personality to their Glinda and Elphaba, and so. But that one's cool. I love
seeing like the comparisons of the Glinda and Elphabas like throughout the years, like on stage and stuff. And also, like I feel like it doesn't do Wicked justice to like watch it at home. Like you need to watch it in movie theaters because it's an experience.
It is.
It's so cool, and I never knew anything about Wicked before that, and then I watched the movie and I'm a fan now.
See, I'm old. I have been a fan of Wicked since like what 2003.
1923.
No.
Oh.
Like, when it came out in, was it 2003, 2004? Because it just had its 20th anniversary. And I have probably had that, because I had the CD. So it has probably been in one of my, like, playlists or CD cycles since 2005 or 6, like long time. It's a good one.
I thought of another good one. Okay, so this one is controversial. The movie remake was controversial, but I actually really liked it. It did go on for a bit more longer than it kind of should have, but I think I watched the beginning of the play on YouTube. It's Into the Woods.
Oh, I love that movie.
The musical.
Amazing.
I love it. Like,
good.
The movie version, though, like...
The movie...
They need to stop casting Corden Ramsay, or Corden, whatever, James Corden or whatever.
Yeah.
He's good, like, personality for, like, comedy and stuff, but not for movies. Because he can't, like... I'm not trying to be mean. He can't act very well. He's just himself in every single movie.
How was that?
Into the Woods?
Yeah.
I think there was only one movie that they made.
No, I mean, who was James Corbin in it?
James Corden. He was the baker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I liked Emma.
Emma,
what's her face in it?
I have.
Watson?
I don't know if I know where it is
Stone,
right now.
Stone.
But I have, like, the recorded version of the, like, original cast on Broadway doing it. Like, it's on DVD. I bought it on DVD. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
And the movie did a really good job of sticking to, like, the stage story pretty well. But yeah, like when some of that
Like,
stuff,
what
when you
made it-
transfer,
It feels like it
It's
gets a
very
bit
long.
boring. Yeah.
It is very
But
long.
I loved
and a little
Meryl
bit in the middle.
Streep in it.
She did a really good job.
I love Meryl
in that.
Streep. Like,
I
have you
mean,
ever
I
seen?
do really like her. Yeah.
I love they have it on Broadway right now. Death Becomes Her. I love that movie so much. I watched it after the music video that what's her face did. Was it Sabrina Carpenter or was it? Yeah, it was Sabrina
I think it was
Carpenter did a
Sabrina
music
Carpenter,
video,
yeah.
and I was like, this looks like a good movie. Like I would like it. I loved it so much. It was so
I
funny.
don't think I've ever actually seen that movie, but I know everybody really liked that musical this year. That was a really
I want to
big,
see it
really
so
popular.
bad because I loved. I love Meryl Streep. Like I've never seen Mamma Mia, but I feel like I would like it. I need
It's
to
a good
watch
one.
it.
That one's fun live too. I went to see that
Yeah,
one.
I see all
very,
these like videos of people.
upbeat and
Yeah,
happy,
like a
very
lot
cool.
of high
Yeah.
schools
Kinda
do
like-
Mamma Mia.
Concerty.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
What
We should
else?
do that one. That one would be good.
We can't do that. I don't think.
Oh, we can't. Why?
Well, there's like teen versions, right?
Usually.
Because I want to do Mean Girls, but we can't do Mean Girls. Not technically. I don't think we.
I mean, there's Mamma Mia is really not inappropriate for the most
Yeah.
part. There's really no reason why, unless you changed a few of the lines, or
I mean,
they got all
Clue.
giggly. Like, there's no real reason why high schoolers couldn't do it, except for the
Yeah.
fact that we do live in a small town,
Mm-hmm.
and she had 3 possible fathers, and her mother couldn't pick one.
Yeah.
Didn't know which one of them it was.
Yeah.
And we're in a place where that doesn't always float as
Yeah.
well as it does in
Yeah.
other places.
That's
And,
true.
I mean, that one's big enough and popular enough that it probably would be okay, but it's one of those things that some people don't like to rock the boat with, just because you never know what's going to tip the boat over, and you don't want to be the person who does it.
Yeah. And then, like, who would be the scapegoat? Mr. Neighbors. They would blame
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Neighbors. Even though it would probably be us that convinced Mr. Neighbors. Like, Clue, it was a little, like, more not so kid-friendly. It was more for, like, adults, teenagers.
Yeah.
That was so much fun to do.
I love that
Yeah.
movie.
And I wasn't even in it that much.
Yeah.
I love the Clue movie.
Sam Potter was really good in that. That was good improv on his
It
part.
was so funny though because we didn't have hardly any rehearsal, so it wasn't the best play that we've ever done, but it made it even more
I
fun.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
for
Because it
that
improvs so
premise,
much.
It's probably went better than if you had been well rehearsed.
There's like lore from Clue because Cassidy, when she did the butler, what's his name? I forget what's his name. I think he's just called the butler. I don't know.
Could be just the
Yeah.
butler,
But her death scene at the end, she made it like 5 minutes long, and it was only supposed to be really quick. And she improv'd all of that, and Daphne got so mad. It was bad. But it was her senior year. So she was like, "I'm leaving. I don't care. This is my last show."
I can do what I want. Yeah, you get
That's
to a
so
certain
fun.
point, you don't care as much. And if Neighbors is really going to retire like he says he is, you might get one final, like, really
Yeah.
good, interesting year of stuff out of him.
Like
Yeah.
Clue last year was so much fun, and what was it? Lion King? That was a lot of fun.
Lion King, that one was really impressively done. Like,
Like
'cause
our
we did see
costumes
that
were really
one. That
good.
one because Ollie and I went to see that one. I was very surprised.
It was,
I was like,
so much fun.
that was the one I was like, you bit off more than you could chew. This was a bad idea, but it was so good.
It was so much fun,
cool.
and also our costumes really good.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
borrows them for the Renaissance. Well, he works there, so
Yes,
But
no,
we got
and-
really good costumes for that, and that was a lot of fun. Frozen this year was a lot of fun too. I think we did a good job with that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
You and McKinley especially were.
Thank you. Thank you. I was a nervous wreck. Like on stage, I
Oh, I
was
bet.
fine, but before the show, I felt so bad for my friends because I was kind of mean. Just because, not that I was mean to them, but I was kind of mean because I was so busy like focusing. And then I had my quick change, and I didn't zip up the back of my dress, and I wasn't wearing an undershirt, so my bra was showing the entire time, and my cord was wrapped around my neck like 5 times.
Oh.
That was fun. Good stories, good lore. But
Yeah, there's usually a couple of really good, ridiculous things that happen.
oh my gosh, especially so Lion King. There was we laugh about it now, but at the moment it was really scary because Mr. Neighbors can be scary when he gets mad. And I don't know if I should say his name. I mean, he's never gonna see this, but Weston. Do you know Weston Rayberg? Probably. He was Pumbaa.
Yeah, his mom's one of our board members.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, if you're saying this. But anyways, Weston, he went into the dressing room, and he opened the boys' dressing room door, and it, like, slammed open really loud, and Mr. Neighbors walks in, he said, "What are you doing? Get out! You're kicked out of the show!" Like, something crazy. He wasn't kicked out of the show.
Well, no,
but he was, like, yelling really loud, and that became a thing, and now everybody yells at him, like, people will yell at him sometimes and like pretend to say what Mr. Neighbors said. It's funny now, but then it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't funny.
The most funny stories are not funny in the moment.
Yeah.
They're funny in hindsight.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes them funny. Is that they
I'll
were
laugh
not
about
funny.
this later.
But, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you haven't done a murder mystery here. I get really mean.
Yeah.
Because I get really stressed and a little panicked because it's very like theater based and whatnot.
What
That's
is
really
it?
not
Like,
my
what is-
strong suit.
Do we host like a murder
Yeah.
mystery type thing?
And like in the past, the way we've done it, TAC has written the entire thing. Like we build our entire mystery. And then we perform our entire mystery, and it's very improv-y, and it's very
fun.
it's very cool. It's
So
work,
much work.
and it is so stressful.
You say
It is so much work, and it is so stressful, and it is not always my favorite thing to do.
What?
But
Oh, sorry.
I tend to get really mean in the lead up to it, just because I am.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
We,
no,
we,
very
sh-
panicked.
we should recreate the Willy Wonka thing that happened, like the Willy Wonka experience where they paid people. Did you hear about this? Where they paid people to go to this like event, and it was all AI created online. Like none of it was real. I don't know how these people paid so much money, but they paid like $50 a person to go to this event, and it was like nothing was there. Excuse me. And everybody was laughing about it, but those poor people. We should recreate that, but not as much money, and just have AI write our whole thing. It'd be really funny.
Well, it couldn't be any more ridiculous than some of the things that TAC has come up with that we've had to rewrite because, well, that one year, we had it all worked out, and I was getting ready for, like, our second meeting, and I was, like, mapping it all out on the board and the giant Post-its and everything, and I was like, that's not going to work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Everything I wrote down, I was like, there's no way that works. And so I ended up with like, I had to add little Post-its to the giant Post-its with, this is a plot hole. This is something we have to fix. This is really not gonna work.
I feel like it's harder to create a murder mystery story than to solve one.
Very tricky, yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like doing what was I gonna say? I don't know. It's hard to create a crossword.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to create a crossword, but it's almost easier to do it than to create one.
Okay. Any other musicals you're like super into, super excited
This
about?
is my time to shine, but I can't remember. I mean, I think a lot of people like Hamilton. I love Hamilton. It has a special place in my heart, but I'm not as like crazy about it as I was.
It's not like one of my like top favorites, but it is really cool.
Yeah,
It is a good live production.
Lin-Manuel Miranda
Mm-hmm.
has my heart. I love that man.
Rent is really good too.
I've never seen it before.
It is really good live. Like it's best live. It's really good.
I remember.
Very high energy.
I remember that makes me think. I don't think it's anything like this, but do you know Stomp, where they like make the music with like the trash cans and stuff? Mr. Meyer would show that to us like every year in elementary school. So I had like it ingrained in my memory. It was cool. He's like, why can't we do this?
And the Newsies.
Because we have no rhythm. Like, have you met anybody in this town?
I wish
Why
we
I
could
fit
do.
in.
I wish we could do the Newsies, but we do not have enough
No,
boys for
we do
that.
not.
We cannot do that.
You'd have to.
There's,
all
like,
be,
one
you'd be
girl
like
and
the
1,000
girl,
boys.
It'd have to be like the girl Newsies, like the female version of
Yeah,
Newsies.
we can.
You'd have to do it that way because no, you don't have that many.
I know Annie was a lot of fun to do. That was kind of like not the star musical that year.
Yeah.
Because I was in middle school when we did
just
that.
a workshop.
I really liked my role. I was in, it was just a workshop, but that was a lot of fun. I got to be evil.
Ooh.
But
that's always kind of nice.
You get to be something you're not. That's the whole point of it.
I know
It's so
most
much fun.
actors who play play the villains or the bad guys. It's the most fun I've ever had.
So much fun.
Because it's so far outside of the realm of what you would do in your normal
That's what
life.
it is about acting, though. Like, that's what makes it so much fun. It's, like, different than what you are. You get to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
I filled the bubble bath.
Is that what you did?
I was the maid.
Oh, I remember that. I loved doing that. And then Avery was Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
Oh, my mom is calling me. Sorry, podcast. I gotta go.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.